Good afternoon, everyone. To those who have attended the previous webinars, welcome back, and I trust you are finding the information provided to be helpful. For newcomers, welcome, and thank you all for joining us for this webinar, which is run by the Leap Practice Management Advisors team. This webinar aims to show the differences between QuickBooks Online and Xero to help your law firm make the right choice. My name is Krishna Desai, and I am the PMA team leader at Leap. In today's webinar, we will be covering the differences between QuickBooks Online and Xero. The integration with both systems allows you to work more efficiently by linking Leap to your general ledger for your client matter transactions. As with all of our educational webinars, this session will run for approximately 20 minutes, and it will be conducted in listen-only mode. You will be able to listen only via computer audio. Phone audio is not available for this webinar. Feel free to type any questions into the GoToWebinar question feature throughout the duration of today's session. Any questions not answered during the webinar will be addressed directly with you via email. Please note that all of our webinars are recorded and will be available to you on the Leap Help Center page. As a reminder, you can click on the blue question mark in the top right corner of any Leap window to go to the Leap Help Center. If you haven't yet visited the Leap Help Center site, be sure to check it out. We have various articles to assist you with Leap's tools and features. Please note, we have additional webinars available on the Leap Help Center site. However, if you require more advanced or additional training, please contact the consulting team directly at implementations@leap.us. We are here to help. Today, we will be looking at Xero versus QuickBooks Online. We will discuss when Xero is a better fit, when QuickBooks Online is a better fit, some of the shared benefits of Xero and QuickBooks Online, how to use the Leap General Ledger link, and what to do if you are unfamiliar with how to use Xero or QuickBooks Online. Let's take a look at some of the differences between Xero and QuickBooks Online. Before we get into the specifics of the two softwares, there are a few basic differences between the packages that both of the providers offer. Xero and QuickBooks Online serve as your firm's general ledger. Think of it as a central repository for all of your business accounting. Your general ledger is made up of the chart of accounts. On this screen, you will see various subscription options for Xero and QuickBooks Online. For example, QuickBooks offers 4 different price packages, whereas Xero has 3 simpler version packages that are less expensive in comparison. QuickBooks Online offers the Simple Start, Essentials, Plus, and Advanced packages, whereas Xero offers the Early, Growing, and Established packages. The main difference between the two are the maximum number of users included with any of the packages. As you see on the right side, the number of users in QuickBooks Online heavily relies on the package you sign up for, whereas in Xero, you have an unlimited number of users with all 3 packages. When it comes to support hours, QuickBooks Online offers Monday to Friday business hours with some additional support on Saturdays. Only the advanced plan offers you 24/7 support, whereas in Xero, you have 24/7 support offered with the package. When is Xero a better fit? There is no simple answer to the question, is QuickBooks or Xero better for Leap users? This depends primarily on what your law practice is looking for. Let's focus on Xero first. What is Xero better for? It is better if you need an alternative to QuickBooks Online. Small businesses that find QuickBooks expensive typically switch to Xero because it offers many of the advanced features found in QuickBooks Online Plus, but it comes at a lower price. It is also great for firms that do not have a designated accountant or bookkeeper, as the interface is a little more user-friendly. Companies with fixed assets also benefit from Xero. What makes Xero unique is that it has a fixed asset manager. The fixed asset manager calculates and tracks depreciation so that you can claim the proper gain or loss when you dispose of the asset. Xero also supports multiple users. QuickBooks Plus, the most popular plan that QuickBooks offers, only allows 5 users, while Xero supports unlimited users in all of its plans. Lastly, if you are looking for the ability to configure a specific check style, Xero would be the better fit. When it comes to the Leap integration, both Xero and QuickBooks Online link to Leap the same way. The only functional differences are the automation related to vendor payments and the fact that you can configure any check style in Xero, which you are not able to do in QuickBooks Online. Next, let's take a look at when QuickBooks Online might be a better fit for your firm. And contrary to Xero, QuickBooks Online offers some great and strong functionality that may be important to smaller practices. For example, for businesses looking for a local bookkeeper, QuickBooks Online is so widely used among small business owners and accountants that you will have no problem finding a local bookkeeper to help you use QuickBooks. For businesses that want customer service, QuickBooks offers live customer support via both telephone and live chat, while Xero doesn't offer any live help. With Xero, you must email customer support or use their online resources to solve the problem yourself. While Xero's support is by way faster because of the online model, many smaller business owners prefer to have an option to either call in or chat in real time, even if it does require a longer time to resolve the issue. QuickBooks Online is also a better fit if you need a manual bank reconciliation. Xero requires the bank statement to be uploaded to perform a bank reconciliation, whereas QuickBooks is one of the few software programs we've reviewed that allows you to reconcile a bank account without importing your bank activity. Next, let's review some of the shared benefits of Xero and QuickBooks Online. As a Xero user, when you choose an account and navigate to the Reconcile tab, the page is organized into 2 columns. To get to the Reconcile tab, you can select the Reconcile items under the checking account. This page is organized into 2 columns. The first is Review Your Bank Account, and the second is Then Match Your Transactions in Xero. If there is no match found, you have the option of creating a match or writing a discussion post. If there is a match found, it will show the match at the bottom of the screen, and if everything matches, you can select the OK button in between the match to reconcile. QuickBooks Online takes a different approach. With a long list of transactions in the Reconcile tab, after connecting QuickBooks Online with your bank statement, check off each transaction that matches up with an expense from that month's bank statement. QuickBooks Online recommends printing out bank statements to make cross-referencing easier. You can see from this window that I have one match. When I select match, the item has been reconciled and it disappears from this list. When you finally decide on an accounting software, the hope is that you'll be comfortable using it. Before making any big decisions, it's worth taking each product for a test drive to check out its dashboard and shortcuts. While both Xero and QuickBooks Online have been rated user-friendly and have a clean look, you might find that you prefer one layout over the other. Let's quickly take a look at what both of the dashboards look like. Starting with Xero, once you select your company up at the top left, the dashboard will give you an overview of the checkings and savings account, any invoices, any bills that need to be paid, total cash in and out, and expenses. You can edit this dashboard and then add any other widgets that you would like. In QuickBooks, the dashboard view shows similar items. You can see your profit and loss, expenses, an overview of the bank account, invoices, sales, and you also have the option of changing to the Getting Things Done view. This can also be locked for privacy purposes if only certain members of the firm would like to have access. Now we will cover how to use the Leap General Ledger link. It is worth mentioning that Leap only pushes operating account information into Xero or QuickBooks Online. Your trust accounts can be managed directly within Leap, and you do not need to do extra double entry and manage them outside of Leap. Leap has a very robust trust accounting platform contained entirely within the software. It allows you to manage the trust, run trust reconciliations, and run separate reports for all of your end of the month accounting. Now we will navigate to the Leap General Ledger. The General Ledger link in Leap is the place you need to go to at the end of the day or week to export your Leap transactions into Xero or QuickBooks Online. The time it takes for the export to complete is dependent upon the number of transactions. If you do a lot of transactions daily, then exporting every day will be helpful in keeping everything up to date. If you do fewer transactions, once a week is fine. We do not recommend waiting longer than a week to export your transactions, as this will increase the time it will take for the export to complete. Your General Ledger link can be found by navigating to the Global Office Accounting tab at the top left under the main menu, and then selecting the second from the bottom option called the General Ledger link. This will take you to a browser window, which, if not already connected to Xero or QuickBooks Online, will prompt you to do so when you select Sync Now at the bottom. From this window, you can see all of the entries that have not yet been exported. You can also view any entries that have successfully exported, anything that is on hold, as well as the entries that have thrown an error. The date range defaults to the last 30 days. You have the option of changing the date range to 7, 60, or 90 days, or setting a custom date range if you would like to view a certain period of time. There is also the auto sync feature, which allows you to automatically send entries to QuickBooks or Xero without having to manually sync them, either at the end of the day or at the end of the week. This is the Leap side of the equation, and this is how you push entries from Leap to either QuickBooks or Xero. If you are unfamiliar with how to use Xero or QuickBooks Online, please refer to the online help or your accountant for assistance. Alternatively, if you need help with setting up the integration, if you would like a deep dive into your best practices, or if you would like help with your first reconciliation, our partners will be happy to assist you. You can find a list of the partners and their certifications on our website at www.leap.us/find-a-partner. The website is also found on the screen. We have now completed the topics we presented at the beginning of this webinar. With practice, you should now know the following: the differences between Xero versus QuickBooks Online, when Xero is a better fit, when QuickBooks Online is a better fit, the shared benefits of Xero and QuickBooks Online, how to use the Leap General Ledger link, what to do if you are unfamiliar with how to use Xero or QuickBooks Online. Using the Leap and Xero or QuickBooks Online integration will save you and your bookkeeper or accountant a lot of time. By allowing Leap and Xero or QuickBooks Online to speak to each other, you will also lower the risk of mistakes in your general ledger caused by human error, which is particularly prevalent when you are doing double data entry. Now that we have covered the basics, I will move on to answering some questions that have been asked. The first question is, why does Leap integrate with QuickBooks Online instead of QuickBooks Desktop? The short answer is that the cloud is the future. Many companies are now moving everything into the cloud, Intuit among them. Because Leap is a cloud-based service, things like the General Ledger link only work with other cloud-based applications. On the whole, your financial data is much safer in the cloud, as both Intuit and Leap utilize Amazon Web Services cloud servers. They are backed up in multiple locations and incredibly secure. In fact, if you do your banking at nearly any mid-size to large bank, it is likely that your financial data is already in the cloud. A benefit of QuickBooks Online for law firms is that there is no need to generate reports at the end of the financial year to send to your accountant to do your taxes. Simply give your accountant a login to your QuickBooks Online. This also reduces expenses for the firm. The second question is, I've heard the reports in QuickBooks Online aren't as great as the desktop version, so what do we do about that? You may find that some of the reporting features that you are used to in the desktop version are not as robust in the online version. That is okay because what you've lost from the desktop version can likely be found and replicated in Leap. For example, you will no longer be keeping your client information in QuickBooks Online and will now run your accounts receivable and billing realization or receipt allocation type reports out of Leap. QuickBooks Online still holds the most important reports, including the profit and loss and the balance sheet reports. To conclude the webinar, please make sure that you are regularly reviewing the What's New section in the Leap Help Center page, and keep an eye out for invitations to our next webinar, which will be held the last Thursday of every month. Please make sure to register. For content or knowledge-based help, you should try to find the answer through our knowledge articles or turn to the live chat option on the Leap Help Center at community.leap.us. If you are experiencing a technical issue with Leap that is not related to the use of the software or understanding of its features, the fastest way to get assistance is to contact our help desk through the Help Center page using the live chat feature at the bottom right. That's all for today. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you at our next webinar. You can find additional resources and feel free to follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Also, feel free to leave a review on Capterra, Google, or Lawyerist. Have a great day.